Good afternoon, folks.
How you doing?
Happy Monday.
Is it Monday already? Oh my God.
Yeah, man. It's almost the end of April. May 1st is Wednesday.
Okay, so what we're
Four
gonna really,
months fly by, baby.
what we're gonna really talk about today is the Trump trials. Okay,
And my truck.
my trials and tribulations. Okay, so let's start off with what's going on as of late with the Trump trials. So
It's all a joke, first of all.
I think the last time we spoke was when they reduced the bail. They reduced they reduced the fine to
Fine.
75 million or something like that.
Right, it was for something.
So what does Letitia James decide to do? She decides to doubt the bonding company that put up the cash to cover the fine. So she doubts that they have 175 million to cover the fine.
Really?
It's just absurd. It's just absolutely absurd. She's been proved wrong already, so that's not a problem. But I mean, this is to the degree they want to take it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That now the bonding company has to send a statement to the judge every month until this is all settled, stating that there's $175 million in cash in the bank and that no one has traded it or done anything else with it.
That's insane.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I wish
I really don't have a case. There's nothing. Because, I want to bring up, too. This is about hush money, correct? Okay. Now, let me ask you a quick question, because I just looked. I worked and I saw it. Clinton, Schumer, didn't they all do hush money?
Yes. Clinton was Paula Jones.
Paula Jones
was
and the other one too, the blonde.
Yeah.
The other
I was trying to think of her name. No, Flowers. Jennifer
Flowers.
I took me a second.
No, that's hush money.
Yeah, but no, it's not illegal.
Schumer was on the list of matter of flights.
Right, exactly.
You know, did he pay? Come on.
But it's not even that. It's not illegal to do that.
No, it's not.
And also, I don't mean to say this, but I'm going to put this out anyway. It just because you pay the hush money, it doesn't mean you did it. It just means it's easier to get rid of it. See, here's the problem, okay? When you're someone of their stature, like a Donald Trump or
Clinton, president at the time.
Right. When you're
he was the governor. He was the governor.
Well, but even so, when you're that stature, you have a certain thing called a brand, which is your name.
Right.
Your name is your brand, and that's where your money really comes from. It doesn't. Like all of these contracts for this and that book,
right.
That's not where your money comes from. That's where that one project. That's where your brand gave you one project to expand upon to make your money. But that's not your main source. Your main source of income is actually your name. So it's easier to pay somebody $150,000 than have to deal with a court case where you might lose the $150 anyway. So you just give it to them and hope they go away. You know, and you're a billionaire. $150,000, chump change.
They do it all the time. Listen, where I worked, people were doing it all the time.
And now
they were paying people off all the time.
And here's the deal, okay? So the other thing is you're talking about a married man, okay, who paid off someone who said they would. And later on, by the way, I want to make this point, and you can Google it just to check me out. In a letter, Stormy Daniels denies having an affair with Donald Trump. Take a look. In a letter, she denies it.
That's right.
So, and she also owes Donald like I think $800,000 in legal bills or something like that at this point. But my point is really simple. Even I think I was going with the idea that you don't have to be guilty to do it. It's just easier to get rid of them a lot of the time.
Is it your name and everything?
Yeah, it keeps everything quiet for the moment. And the other thing about it is it's not illegal. In order for this to have been illegal, okay, and even at this point, depending on where the money came from, whether it was his personal money or whether it went to a campaign, I don't know. I'm not privy to hear what's going on in court. I can only listen to what the reporters tell me later on, and I can't trust reporters because they have their own agenda going on. But the only way this could possibly be, again, depending upon where the money came from, if it was from a campaign fund or from his personal defense fund, is if somehow this was done to get him into the White House. In other words, if somehow this payment can be proved that it was only done to get him in, then it's really hard because the payment was done in 2017 and he got in the White House 2016. So I don't know how you're going to correlate those two dates, that somehow in 2017
Right. He took his hush money to get
and to go back in time.
Right.
You know, I mean, Marty, what are we going to do? You know, it's not Back to the Future. You can't change times. It's just not, you know. So I don't know how that's going to work. But that's not even illegal because this is a married man with a brand. So all he has to do is say very simply, I didn't want my wife to find out that this idiot was running around saying that we had an affair when we did. That's it. I didn't want my brand to suffer. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Because in order for this to be partially or totally illegal, it would have to be solely about the campaign. And this can't be proven to be about the campaign on any level.
There's no case, people.
So that's out the window.
From running to be president.
There is literally no. They took a bunch of misdemeanors and rolled them into like a snowball.
Yeah, I was just saying, big ball.
Into a snowball.
Throw it into one.
Hope to make that snowball big enough that they could write felony on it. It's really all it is. And then they throw it at Donald Trump, hoping something would stick. Right. That's what you're seeing right now. So, you know, Bragg, listen.
Stop the guy
who's
going to win it.
I'm gonna dare you guys to do something. No, I'm gonna dare you guys to do something, okay? I want you to look up Alvin Bragg's net worth. I want you to look at what kind of cars he has, how many houses he has, how much money he has, and how much his financial growth has been over the past 3 years. Guess who he's been involved with over the past 3 years? What's his name? George what?
Soros.
George Soros. So right now, Alvin Bragg, a DA, okay, he's never had a year where he's made more than $250,000 tops. He's worth over $300 million. He's worth over $300 million. Now you explain to me how a DA, we're not talking about private sector. Private sector, I could see, you know, you charge quite a bit. You maybe get in with the mob or, you know, something like that. You gave it to make some money. But a DA making that, it's the same thing as how does Joe Biden have all of this money? He's never been anything but a senator. He's never had a business. He's never had it. Senators make $150,000 if that over a year. This man become three huge palatial estates. A classic 1957 Corvette. I mean, come on.
Well, we all know what he's
kidding.
He sold our country under as a senator.
And you can't see it. You can't see it, right? But I'm telling you, go check out Bragg's. Just look at the cars he's got. He's got, I believe, Rolls-Royce Phantom.
Oh, yeah.
I believe he's got a Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's got Testarossa. I believe he's got. Go check it out. I'm not making this up either. Go check it out.
Yes.
And he's an AG. Now you tell me an AG that makes that type of money. Come on, somebody's paying him under the table.
Sure, to go after Trump.
Absolutely.
To get Trump out of here.
And then you got the other one, Fannie Willis, going to the White House, and you're gonna tell me that there's no shenanigans going on there. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But this is what we got, people. This is what we got. It's all a farce. We are the worst president. He's a communist. Put it that way. He hates this country.
Well, now you know what he's doing now is he's letting Trump's tax reduction expire.
Oh God!
I feel sorry. So, well, here's the deal. Let's say you're someone without kids, and you're making, I don't know, $85,000 a year. You now, where before you had a tax credit of $1,700, I believe, or something like that. Now you're gonna have to pay that on top of inflation. So on top of the extra $1,000 you're paying every month for food and this and that, the other thing.
Right, almost $14,000.
Right. Well, okay. So I'm saying 1,000.
Right.
12,000 at the end of the year. Add another 17 onto that. 1,700. So now you got 13,700 that he's wasting of your money. And then he's going to turn around to you, and you're going to go.
This is the person.
Wait. You're going to go, man. Ed was an idiot. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying he's only going to do it for people over 400,000. No, you can't do that. Okay, I'm going to tell you something that senator of 50 years should have known. Okay, you can't pick and choose from the bill. Either the whole bill expires or the whole bill stays intact.
Right.
That's the choice. There's no, well, we'll let this one expire, but not this one.
Right.
Doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work.
Don't work like that. It's an all or nothing proposition.
No, he's gonna let that expire. And you people are gonna be, We're
So-
paying out of our ass.
So a person making $75,000 or less with 2 children now has to pay another $15,000 or $16,000. A person making over 85,000 with 2 children has to pay 2,400 extra, where you got that as a tax break before.
Right. As a
So
tax
you're not
break,
getting the
people
tax
remember
break,
that.
but no, but you're saying you got to double it now because you got to realize you used to get a tax break, which means that it
Yeah.
came back to you. It was a break. It wasn't like you just
Mhm.
didn't have to send it. You got that as like a reward, more or less. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now that's taken away, and you're going to have to pay it on top. So you're now, if you're talking about your tax break was 1,600, you're now up 3,200 from them. So when I said 13,700, I was actually wrong. It's actually 15,000. You get it?
Put it this way, but you're just gonna be paying anyways. It's terrible. We
This
gotta get
man
this
is
man out of office.
The absolute worst. The
Okay,
absolute
people, we have to
friggin'
wake up
worst.
because we're not gonna have a country left. You're not gonna have no money left. You'll be homeless.
Yeah.
You think it's a joke?
It's just a matter of time. There's not gonna and there's not gonna
fucking
be
joke.
a middle class, or there's gonna be a really super poor class and a
Very
super
rich.
super rich class,
That's it.
and there's not gonna be anything in the middle.
And that's us, people. Because we're the ones out there busting our ass.
You want to see what it's gonna be like? You want to see what it's gonna be like? Go watch the movie Demolition Man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the people underground, and you're gonna have the people on top. And that's it. That's it. No, Judge Dredd. No, it's Demolition Man. That's right. Where they
Demolition Man.
unfreeze them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Demolition Man.
Mhm.
That's what it's gonna be.
Mhm. Because that's how bad it's getting.
With Klaatu.
Yeah. 'Cause that's how bad it's getting, people. I mean, look at the food prices. You go to stores, you go food shopping, there you go.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You're up, God, how much each month? I mean, you're probably up
Eggs
about
went up 70%, bro.
you're probably up about $400 extra a week.
Oh, yes.
I mean, unless you're single. A single
Yes.
person might be up maybe 200.
Right.
But if you got
Oh,
a family,
family?
you're up 400 a week easily.
Without
For
a
me to
doubt.
feed my son, my daughter,
Yeah.
it's like I'm
Right.
telling you, it's
Right. It's me and my 3 kids, right?
what used to cost me. I would go to the store. What used to cost me $70-$80 cost me $150 now.
I was about to say about 150.
Easily. I mean, that's just artichoke.
I got family of 4. 3 of me.
Artichoke salad, man. You would think they got to take a freaking elephant gun and go and hunt down artichokes because they're like $8 a pound for artichoke salad.
Yeah.
These are artichokes. Nobody even likes these things. Nobody even likes. I mean, I like them. I don't know why I like them, but I like them with an Italian sandwich. But the truth is, nobody really likes these things. But they act like they're going extinct. It's 2 little artichoke pieces with a little stem in a tray this big, and it's like $9.
That's fine.
Well, I don't understand. Did they get faster now? And then they can't get them? What the fuck is making these things so expensive?
Yeah.
You know, are they more dangerous? Did they start taking more Schwartz or something? What is it? Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's funny, man.
But it's true, man. It's absolutely true. I swear, I used to buy artichokes. I would get Italian Hero, okay? This place I know makes a really good Italian Hero. And then I would get a nice hot pickle, right? Spicy pickle. And I would get the artichoke salad. And, you know, I'm not kidding when I tell you, it's just 2 like artichoke flowers with a little stem on each one. I'm swear, 2 little things. And I tell you honestly, I don't really like the leaves. I like the stem and I like the middle part. But regardless, it used to be $3.50, $4.
People.
$3.50.
It's bad.
$8. $8. It went up $5. I'm like,
And there's no way anybody out there can tell me different. If you go to
all I
the
could
store
think of was
shop-
artichokes somehow became dangerous to hunt. I don't understand.
Yeah, right?
That was all I could think of. Why would they go from fucking $3.50 to $8? They got to be harder to hunt. That's what it's got to be.
Look at the eggs, right? Chicken. All you gotta do is lay the eggs. Lay the fucking eggs.
I guess it got more dangerous reaching under a chicken's ass. I don't know.
Oh,
You know?
man. I'm a milk now.
Well, that is kind of dangerous getting down there
Yeah.
and popping. You know, you might grab a bull by accident
Nah,
and pop. You know, it's like,
Get going,
get
man.
hit in the head by the leg. You know?
Yo, speaking of the bulls, you know how they do that in Spain? They let the bulls walk?
Yeah.
They should do that here.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight.
Oh,
Oh, my
imagine
God.
if they did that here. Watch how fast these protesters get out.
Wow.
Watch how fast these protesters
Yeah.
will leave the fucking place.
Well, actually, I could get rid of the protesters. All we got to do is go put some like rat bait around without the poison. and let the rats start running around at protesters and watch how many go home.
Oh, definitely, man.
Because we got rats. I'm not
all
even
over New York City.
We got rats. I'm not kidding with you. This big. I'm not even, and
yes,
I'm
I've
telling
seen
you,
it.
I've seen them. Like,
I've
I was coming home one night from the studio. We went to the studio to play some music. I'm coming home and I'm walking down the block.
I've seen it, yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that a stray dog? I'm not kidding. I thought it was a dog, man. I'm getting close and I'm like,
they're huge.
Cat, you know? No, dude, this was a rat.
No,
this was a rat that, I'm not kidding with you, it was this big and it was about that round.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, that's good
enough
for me.
By me, because we have a lot of rats, because they were doing work, going in the street. Let me tell you something. Same thing, I swear to you, it was sitting there. I thought, you know what, at first I thought it was like a sponge. Like, yeah. Because it was just sitting there. Because it was huge.
That's what happened. That's how I got my cat.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, right there, my boogie. He's going to come right now.
But that's a good idea. Let the rats run around. Let the rats run around in front of you. I
guarantee they'll go right home.
No, don't lie. Rats are this fucking big in the city, man. They really are.
Well, you know what it is? A couple of years back, there were these Brazilian rats. And,
yes.
Yeah, and people kind of, they got them as pets. And they let them free, or they escaped, or some shit like that. And now, if you go up around, like, the Bronx, like, far up in the Bronx, and way down, like, in the village, you can see these rats. And these rats literally are as big as a dog, as a medium-sized dog. I mean, it's not even a joke.
Oh,
this guy had one on a pitchfork, and it overextended the pitchfork by that much on each side. It was that big.
Was that in the Bronx?
I think so.
Do you remember a couple years? I think it was like 2 years ago.
It was like a shoe store.
Right. It was in the Bronx. They were trying. It was in an apartment building too. This rat was huge, and they showed a picture of it. It was a big white.
Yeah.
But I'm talking white and gray, like whatever. Huge in the Bronx. I remember that photo. They couldn't catch him.
You know.
They couldn't catch him.
Yep.
That's how big he was.
They're huge, but you know that's what happened in the 50s. Like people think that it's a misnomer, or I don't think that's right. People think it's like an urban legend about alligators being in the sewer system, and it's absolutely true. It's 100% true. It was there. It was like I can't. I'm not an expert on this. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you what I know off the top of my head. You know, like just from the stories that some stuff I've seen. But I think it was around 1938 or something, give or take that year, that they started. Something was going on weird with the sewer systems, and they didn't know what it was, and they literally came across a nest of alligators, and it was like the perfect place for them to be because they had all of this food that was coming down, rancid food, which they love, and it was dark, and it was they could get out, they could get up, you know, like it was like the perfect place for them to be.
Right, because they had the water and everything too.
And then I'm going to say
walk.
And I'm going to tell you something else. Okay, so you got to realize something that at some point or another we were in water. Okay, because the earth was covered in water. There's no way we could be here now and not have been in water at some point. Okay, so our bodies. Look at our bodies are what is it, like 85% or something water, 90% water, something like that. So you know we have this relationship with water.
From the ocean, we get 75% of the oxygen, right?
Right, exactly. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and the rest comes from the plants coming off. But with that, we would deplete that actually.
We did science.
Yeah. Anyway, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. And the funny part is that's another thing that's well, we won't go into that right now. Let me get back to this. So we're talking about water, right? And the thing about water is fertile. And what I mean by that is, water has like such a protective barrier about it, like around an organism. And a supple type of nutrient type of atmosphere around it, you know, because like you have all the nutrients in the water, and, you know, the organism can soak it in. That we really don't even know what's. I'm going to use the term mutated, but I don't really mean that. And what's evolved, I should say, down in the sewers in reality in certain parts that we just can't get to.
Good question.
Sure.
Good question.
So I mean, that's not even something that like, you know.
Very wild.
Where's my phone?
Find out. Really find out. No. Crocodiles, man.
So, I mean,
alligators.
I wouldn't even be shocked to find out that there's like new sorts of species even down there in terms of like, you know, new sorts of spiders or new sorts of
snakes.
Yeah, you know, because.
Well, you hear stories about snakes coming out of the toilet.
But that's absolutely, that's true.
What the fuck?
But what I mean by that is because
That's insane. You're sitting there.
well, our environment has changed so much.
Standing there.
If they, like an alligator, let's take an alligator for example. So the alligator in the sewer has got to be different than the alligator, say, in the Everglades. The alligator in the Everglades is meant it's meant to have the sun on him. He's meant to have, so his skin and his shielding would be stronger to reflect the sun off of it. Where an alligator that stays in that type of darkness would probably have a softer skin. Like they have these turtles that are soft shell turtles,
yes,
or soft shell crabs.
So
and,
right.
you know, there's a reason that they have
that.
that.
That's 3 times.
Well, there's a reason they have that. The reason they're soft like that is because that's what their environment calls for.
Yeah.
So whatever's been put down there that wasn't supposed to be down there, would have to adapt and would have to change to adapt. Anyway, that's enough. All right, I think.
But you're right though, man. It's scary shit.
Yeah.
We don't know what's
so
down there.
So you don't know what's
bro.
down there in reality.
No.
You have no idea.
No.
The rats, like, you know.
No. Sewer rats are fucking huge.
Yeah, think about
like the river.
Yeah.
River rats.
And think about how long they must be able to hold their breath from being down underwater and stuff for so long. And my cat looks like he wants to attack me.
We can't.
Well, come on.
We can't hold our breath on. Oh my God.
Come on.
But it's amazing what you never know out there, people. We never know. We never know what's in the sewer.
I don't know if you could see it. Oh wait, you can maybe make it out. If you look here, tell me what that's a picture of. There's a couple of different versions I've got of it. His thing on the back. Let me see if I can lift them right. Hold on.
Look good.
Okay, you see this right here? Tell me what you see in there. It used to, when he was growing up, it used to look like Michael Jackson doing a layup. Now it looks kind of like a deer to me, like a deer running. It's actually this way. Hold on. It's actually this way. That it looks like a deer running. I don't know if you can see it. See the back legs? Back legs are down here. Guy, jump over. Crazy cat.
Crazy cat, man.
Anyway, hey, look, he's a hound.
He's back. What's up with that?
That's my boy.
Great cat. Great cat.
Real quick story how I got this cat. I was working in Brooklyn. And that's his name, by the way, Brooklyn. I call him Booger. I was working in Brooklyn, and it's funny because Kerry just described it when he said the rat. I looked across the street from where I was, and I thought I saw a rabbit. And all I saw was his back leg. And if you know, like the curvature of a cat's back leg, it looked like a rabbit to me, all white.
Yeah, he was like sitting there.
He was only about 3 weeks. He was about 3 weeks old. And he was freezing. It was like -3 degrees out there.
Shame.
And I walked over and I put him in my jacket. But I had to go into a house where they don't like animals. So I went and got him a box. And I put him outside the house. And I put, like, you know, my jacket and stuff in with him to keep him warm. I went in the house. When I came out, he was gone. I was like, oh, damn. I hope it's all right over. I looked down into the driveway. He was sitting at the end of the driveway waiting for me. And ever since then.
Yep. He was waiting by your bike, right?
No, he was right, just waiting down there.
Oh, just waiting.
He was just waiting down there. Yeah, right at the end of the driveway. He wouldn't let me go. And now he's looking at the bird. And it's not in a mean way. They're actually friends.
It's a shame how they have to sit out in the street.
Yeah. So now when he sees my jacket, he always jumps right in it. And he hates the cold, and I don't blame him. This is my boy.
And he's in a warm house.
Yeah, Salo.
He's in a warm, loving house.
That's my boogie right there.
But that's another thing, you know.
Boogie.
You always donate to animals because, you know,
that's what I'm saying. We'll do a different charity every you know.
Right. Because
we'll
people
do an hour
animals
show
out there, man. Dogs, cats.
And even if we get them $10, it's $10 they don't have. And we're not that talented.
Right.
Look, hey, I tell you what. Here's what we'll do.
It's terrible.
No, we'll go you one better, okay? If we don't make $10, me and Kerry will donate $10. Okay, so at least they'll get $10 out of the deal.
Right.
Okay? And again, we don't want you donating to us.
No.
We don't want to touch your money. We don't want nothing to do with your money, okay? You take your money and you send it to them on your own.
That's right.
Okay? And there's ways to do it. Just go online. Just go to their thing. They actually have like a button that says $1, $5, $10, whatever. I'm just saying $1. If you think, you know, and we'll actually try to be funny. We won't do this political shit.
No, we'll do a little comedy.
We'll play some music for you, maybe.
There you go. Oh, we have to play before 1 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
I have to play before 1 o'clock.
Yeah, otherwise the neighbors are going to call.
Oh, last time the cops came to my house, they asked me where I was between 5 and 6. I told them apparently kindergarten.
Yep.
No, but really, this is the unhappy
7 and 8
people.
was second grade.
Yeah, we got unhappy people out there, man.
People
It's
just,
unbelievable.
they just can't.
But we will play music and
Yeah,
we'll do a
we'll
little
have some
show.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you want to see us do a card game, we could do a card game. I could play a card. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that or not. I do that for fun, and I do it because it keeps me kind of sharp.
Yeah.
It keeps me like mentally sharp.
Yeah.
I'm at
We're
the point
gonna go
now.
try and play.
Yeah, I'm at a point now where I have about say an 80 percentile rate that I can call the next card
It's a
coming
lot
out.
of fun.
80, 90 percentile. I can only do it with one or two decks. I can't do it with 5 or
Relaxes
6.
too. Like
Anyway.
when you playing these games, you just sit there, you
Yeah.
you relaxes you, get you away from everything else out there. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna play some poker. Yes.
All right, guys. I think we're out of here again. Have
Good
a
to
great
see
day.
you. Nice dog is here. Be safe, people.
Look, my doggy just came up. Look, my doggy. Look, there she is. That's my doggy. I love
Everybody
this
be
dog.
safe. We're going into Maine.
Shada, my girl. I love you.
Everybody be safe out there.
Isn't she sweet? Isn't she like the sweetest thing going? Look at this. Hey, you want to see her? Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, that's my girl right there. How's that for a face? Is that a beautiful face or is that a beautiful face?
Background is cool.
Yeah, look at that face.
I love our country. Oh, we're gonna hit the piano.
The Australian Shepherds, when they get happy, they sneeze. So, right? Are you happy? Yeah, are you happy? Are you my girl happy?
That was me. That was me. Sorry. Yeah.
Australian Shepherds, it's something about the muscle in their nose that when they get happy, they sneeze. And she can do this all day. I mean, she could literally, I've heard her sneeze for 40 minutes straight. And you think there's something wrong. And I'm like, well, we got to go to the vet. You have allergies or something. And the vet goes, no, look it up. That's what Australian Shepherds do. When they get excited, they sneeze. Now she's carrying a ball. Anyway, all right, guys, we're out of
We're
here.
gonna play that piano in the background.
Yeah. Well, actually, I can do it. I got my logo on it.
All right, people.
Have
Be
a great
safe.
day, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
Always a pleasure.
All right.